Hey, good morning. So yeah, I just came back from my morning run, easy run. Here's all the results. And yeah, I think just thinking over the weekend, ran the half marathon at the PWC Claassen road run. So I didn't have a game plan going into the run. I just went and just ran. I ran 2 hours 2 minutes, finishing time. I kind of struggled with my heels and worked everything on the hill. I'll explain everything as you go into the video of what happened leading to that. So firstly, I'll just introduce myself. I'm Duboho Komazi. I'm a former rugby player. I played for Tuks Rugby, and I also played for Westville Boys. I've captained the first team there. And I recently stopped playing rugby, and now I'm into running and more of a hybrid athlete. That means I gym, and also gymming I run. So just to give some stats of what I can do in the gym and what I can do as running. My personal best in the half marathon is 1 hour 54 minutes. And my personal best in the marathon, which I ran alone in December, was 4 hours 45 minutes with no gel, with no team, no one to motivate me, and I just ran and I just went and I did it in a zone 2. It was a long run. So in the gym, I max bench press 150. I haven't max benched in a long time, but I can easily chuck 130 around. Max squat 170, 180, and deadlift 260 kgs. And 5 kilometer personal best is 22. And 10 kilometers is 49 or 48, one of the two. So those are my stats as a hybrid athlete. And just to talk about the weekend on the PWC Claassen half marathon that I ran, and running 2 hours 2 minutes, it was not a crashing thing or an engine issue. I think the issue came into, I ran well. I was running at around 520 some part of my run, and then there were a lot of hills. So the total elevation of the run was 333, just to put it in perspective of how hilly it was. And I kind of just guess what hindered, and I was thinking about it this morning, is every time I run my zone 2 or my conversational runs, is I usually, when I get to hills, I start walking because my heart rate would spike into zone 3, into zone 4 sometimes, but mostly into tempo zones, right? And I would just start walking. And this weekend after the run, just thinking through the race, I mean, my body doesn't hurt, nothing really hurt. It's just, I was okay. But I was just thinking, what hindered my time? What hindered the improvement in the run was that during training I've built habits of walking when my heart rate spikes. Now when I get to hills, it happens naturally that I just do that, even on normal runs like that. And even if I'm not tired, such things will just happen because I've built habits. I've built a habit that is gonna continue each and every time I get to a hill. And I started wondering, what do professional athletes actually do when it comes to hills? And I realized that it's not about the pace, right? It's all about effort. You just want to continue having that effort going up the hill, just effort and effort and effort, and then you'll get a flat or a downhill, and that's when you just push. So this morning as I ran, when I ran the hills, total elevation this morning was around 120, let's just say 120. and not so hilly. It was 12 kilometers, 12.7 I believe, and not so hilly, but every hill I took, even if my heart rate spiked up, I just went. And now I'm trying to build that habit of, you know what, up a hill, I'm gonna take it on, and I'm just gonna keep going whether my heart rate spikes. And I was thinking, you'd rather go up a hill running than walking, because if you walk it, then you're gonna walk for about a minute, and then downhill you'd rather walk then for 10 seconds and continue going, because you know, and you've already built in heart that you can run this at a good time and get time there. But then, so rather walk 10 seconds downhill than walk a minute uphill. And yeah, I think that was the big lesson that I learned this weekend. And yeah, thank you for tuning in with me. And yeah, I guess the journey continues on here. It is 7 o'clock right now, and yeah, gonna head to the gym later on. I'm gonna do upper body. Only gonna gym legs on Wednesday this week. Will be some squats, Romanian deadlifts, and yeah, I don't remember other things on the program. And then yeah, Saturday we hit on the marathon that's coming, and on Saturday we aiming to run sub 350, which will be tough, but yeah, I'm planning on pacing it well and not starting off too fast, and then in the last 12 kilometers, that's when I start going and gelling well and pacing well and running my own run. And yeah, hopefully this week goes to plan. Yeah, you never know. And yeah, at the moment I weigh right around, I'm between 97 and 96. I do not know how much I weigh right now, but yeah. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for coming in and journeying with me.